what exactly is halal home financing?
How it works is we buy the home from the seller, and then in another transaction, we sell it to you with our profit added on already. So let's say, for example, you identify a home for 300,000. We will purchase the home at 300,000. So there will be one deed there, and then there will be another deed made out to you with our profit added on in the term of 10, 15, 20, 30 years. So you're paying us installment for the chosen term, basically. That's the key difference between the conventional process and us. We actually are the homeowner. There's no promissory note. In Sharia compliance, you need to own the asset that you're lending on, not just, you can't just basically have something on a promissory note.
Is it truly halal? Aren't there some ways of swapping things out and doing this profit rate term interest? Tell us a bit more about that.
It's more what we do on the back end that makes it halal versus what you see on the front end. On the front end, you as the borrower will see profit rate compared to interest rate. So you're just going to see, okay, all I see is a rate. It's the same thing. It's just a different word. But what goes on the back end is basically what makes it Sharia compliant. And when we purchase the product for you, we actually add our installments on there and we own the loan. So we own the property at that point. And so when we sell it back to you, we take equitable risk with you as the borrower. And so that's a key difference.
Why do Islamic banks charge more for financing than a typical conventional bank? Is that even Islamic?
So that's actually a big misconception. Within Islamic finance, we have the same closing costs, the same origination fees. Origination fees will differ from, your conventional to any other. It's going to be a few $100s here and there. It's transferring the property twice. There's a deed fee there. It's very nominal. It's nothing too much.
Islamic banks use the word interest in their documents. Is that permissible? They're trying to avoid paying interest. So the main purpose is that, hey, you have the word interest in your paperwork. Is that permissible?
Ultimately, we live in the United States of America. And so because of that, we have to follow and abide by the rules that are written there. When you get the Form 1098 at the end of the year after purchasing your home, you'll see how much interest you paid back.
Right.
But it's very important that we cannot change that term to profit. Same thing on the loan estimate, closing disclosure. It's unfortunately, the vocabulary has been there since the beginning of mortgage laws. For us, when you sign with us, you'll have a few extra pieces of paper that you're signed with us, which is the back end paperwork. And so on that, it'll clearly explain that this is profit and you're paying installments to us, nothing with interest.